Welcome to Weekly Trash, the safe place to cleanse your mind, body, and soul of all that trash you consume this week so you can consume some more tomorrow. I'm your host, Josie Van Dyke, and I am sitting by the DJ, the man, Ricky Barrera.
What's up, everybody?
Did I get it right?
That was so good. I was not expecting that.
Oh my gosh. Whew, we practiced last names for a hot minute and you kept calling me Jody. I'm
Josie.
I'm Josie.
Hello.
It's okay because I can't say your last name. So how are you, Ricky?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Welcome to Weekly Trash. I'm so excited you're here, and I'm even more excited for you to DJ tomorrow. That's going to be... Well, the people who are listening, it'll be today. You're going to technically DJ.
Oh, that's coming out tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, today.
We're quick.
Okay, yeah. I like that.
We don't mess around here. Yeah. We're trying to get content out,
Let's go.
Ricky. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
But we do a dumpster deep dive here on Weekly Trash where we get to know our guests' deep life story.
Let's do it.
So, Ricky, where are you from? Today's dumpster deep dive is sponsored by Simply Fit. Say hello to the future of fitness with Simply Fit AI. Simply Fit is not just another fitness app. It's your AI fitness mentor that truly understands you. With one personalized workout at a time, Simply Fit doesn't just throw exercises at you. It waits to build you up to your next workout. And then when you've crushed that current one, you're on to the next. It's like having a personal trainer in your pocket, evolving and growing with you as you progress. Simply Fit considers various aspects of who you are through an in-depth onboarding before giving you your workout. With your feedback each day, it makes sure every workout is tailored perfectly to you and for you, ensuring to get the results that you've always wanted. Maybe you're traveling or working out from home instead of the gym. Just tell your AI and it will adjust your workout accordingly. Simply Fit AI is launching soon on the Apple App Store, but here's the exciting part. You can get started right now through their website. Just head to www.simplyfit.ai. That's simplyfit.ai and take the first step towards a healthier, happier you. Join the fitness revolution with Simply Fit. Your personalized AI fitness journey starts today. Follow them on Instagram at SimplyFitAI and TikTok at SimplyFitAI for even more fitness inspiration.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm super excited to be here. Girl, you live up here.
I live in the mountains.
I drove from Daybreak.
Oh, yeah. You live in Swingerland.
Yeah, the pineapples at the door.
Yeah.
But I drove up here and I was like, I've never been up this far in Draper.
Yeah.
I usually I end up at Siempre. That's where like the weddings are at by the Draper Temple.
Oh, yes.
That's where I stop, but
going all the way.
I swear,
all the way up.
Like it's giving Sinai. Like it's giving burning bush up here.
This is where things get crazy. You should see it in the winter.
Ooh, winter wonderland, Christmas.
I call it winter wonder hell.
Ooh, because it's a pain in the butt to get up here.
It is. It's more you can't get up here. Like we're snowed in, so it's pretty
Horseback
bad.
Ride, elk.
It's pretty bad. But honestly, we've lived here for 4 years. Last year was by far the worst. And that was when we were like...
It was so bad.
We were like, hey, we can't live here. We can't live here anymore. So I'm praying it's not like last year because we really do love it here. The fall's beautiful. The summer's great. The spring's stunning. Yeah. But the winter is from hell.
Oh my gosh. So. And I will answer the question, I promise. But
let's chitty chat.
Yeah. Because if you're not from Utah, like we didn't have a winter like that in like 10 years or something. It's been a minute since like we've had a snowfall like that.
Well, it was never ending.
It's never ending.
I didn't have a fence. There was so much snow. It went up past my fence.
Yeah.
And I have two
dangerous.
really large dogs. And all my neighbors have dogs. Yeah. But none of us had fences because the snow was so high. So all of our dogs were just hopping around into other people's backyards.
Yeah, there was no
shitting in everyone's yard. I'm like,
you have to like snowboard. That's like I-15.
No, it was crazy. So I'm super not excited for winter, but I'm excited for fall.
I'm excited. I'm a fall boy. How do you say girly for boys? I'm a fall boily boy.
You're a fall duty.
I'm a fall duty. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm a fall duty. I'm a big, like, I always have a countdown for corn bellies.
Oh, corn bellies.
I know we just kind of met-ish, but like throughout the year, I'm like 234 days until the corn bellies.
No.
200 days till corn bellies.
Bellies
it's right there for you. You can see it from here.
Oh, we literally live at Thanksgiving Point. With my kids.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm there. That's where they are right now.
Sponsor us, please. Thank you, Thanksgiving Point.
For real. That would be great. That would be awesome. Because I buy the membership for all my kids.
Oh, really?
Because it's the best.
Like
because there's Curiosity Museum. So once you have kids, Ricky, you'll get it.
I can't wait.
I mean, you have Curiosity Museum, you have Butterfly Museum, you have Dinosaur Museum, you have the farm, then you have corn bellies. It's everything. It's everything. So
I love that.
You for sure will need to pass one day in your life.
I can't wait.
It'll be great.
But like the opposite of all of that we just talked about is where I'm from. I'm from Miami, Florida.
You are from Miami, Florida.
Mm-hmm. I'm from Miami, Florida. So
no snowfall. I was born in Orlando.
I was just there.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Do you still have family in Miami?
I have family-ish in Orlando.
Okay.
But we all moved. Everybody's scattered. And
okay.
We'll trash deep dive
yeah,
into
we'll
that.
deep dive in. So you're from Miami.
I'm from Miami, Florida.
And you seem like you have a little like Latin flair
Latino.
to you.
Mm-hmm. I'm like 85% Spaniard.
Oh my God. So my mom's from Uruguay. So I'm 50%.
Get out of here.
I'm first
We're
generation.
Related. We gotta check
first
the
generation.
DNA.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay.
My brother-in-law is like the lead computer engineer guy at Ancestry. He's the reason why you can do your genealogy. Literally, he's like the reason why. Like he's super like all like I hate using the word nerdy because it's not nerdy. All like the geeky guys.
Yeah.
They're like low key. They don't care about clout. They don't. Yeah, it's 100% good, right?
It's fine.
He doesn't care for social media or anything like that, but he is the smartest guy. Like I don't know if you're watching but my stories, but like he's constructing the freaking haunted mansion.
Yeah, at Disneyland.
Yeah,
or Disney World.
The Disneyland one.
Yeah,
well, they're both, but
like
it's awesome because it's right next to the. I don't know if you know this, but I don't know if your listeners know this, but like there's like the Stranger Things house in Daybreak. They're neighbors, so they run the show.
Oh, that's incredible!
In Halloween, we run the show. It's like Halloween Town vibes.
Yeah. No, Daybreak. If you ever like want to go trick or treating in Utah, you have to go to Daybreak.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the little snappy thing.
You have to because it is iconic over there.
It's like Lizzie McGuire.
Well, they should honestly film Halloween Town 4 in Daybreak.
I will be there.
Like it is the most perfect place for that.
It's beautiful. It's
especially with like the lake, the pond. Whenever I go to Daybreak, it's a little like eerie and creepy because it's like so story perfect.
It's so story perfect, but you know the tea's there.
Oh, we call it juice here.
Okay.
We call it juice because juice is
the juice.
Juice is thicker than tea. So
100%.
We like the juice.
Yeah.
But no, every time I go there, I'm like, this is a little eerie. Everyone's like riding bicycles, picture perfect families. It's interesting.
Yeah.
How long have you been there?
My sister's lived out there for she's lived out there now for, I don't know, like almost 10 years, I think. I don't know. But I lived there now for almost 2.
Okay.
So I was like, I just wanted to join my sister up there. But it's beautiful. I live next to some there's some influencers up there with big ass houses.
Oh, yeah. There's some big ones.
Yeah.
There's some big ones.
And I think Whitney lives up there too.
Yeah, Whitney Rose lives in Daybreak.
Like she lives I think I can see her house from my place.
Yeah.
We out here.
Yeah.
No, but to connect it back to like the whole situation, my brother-in-law, he does the ancestry stuff, and so if you ever want to make sure we're cousins.
Yeah, I'm sure down the road, honestly, especially with the church, everyone's related somehow.
That's a deep rabbit hole right there.
So how did you end up in Utah?
Oh my gosh, I used to be LDS.
Yes.
Long story short, listener. But when we were converted to the church, we were like, we got to go to Utah. That's where the action's at.
How old were you when you converted?
Oh my gosh, 12.
12.
That was like 20 years ago.
Okay.
I'm up there. Oh my gosh.
You're 32?
I'm 30 something.
Okay, 30 something.
30 something. And we moved up here just to get that energy,
Yeah.
The elders were like, yo, you got to come to BYU and UVU. And we're like, yeah,
Totally.
Luckily, it worked out. Like, Utah's a great place, man.
Oh, it's
like,
beautiful.
It's evolved. Like, especially this part where you live, like down to like Lehigh.
It's beautiful.
That's a whole nother world that people just don't understand. Like, Utah County is so niche, and it's so. I have a lot to say about it, and a lot of good things to say about it. But Utah's just amazing. It's a hub for weddings. Like people.
If you're in the wedding industry, this is the place.
Like, it's not just like Mormon LDS weddings. Like people, we have Park City and Sundance and that whole mountain behind you.
Yeah.
Right
everything.
There. Everybody's getting married over there.
Everything. Utah's the best.
I love Utah, and it's growing, and it's getting more progressive in a good way.
Yeah.
It's getting more accepting of a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I love it. And Daybreak, like every time I come back from travels, because I travel as a DJ, I am like, oh, thank God I'm home. I'll go to LA, or I'll go to New York City. I'm like, oh, thank God I'm home.
Well, Utah's just like,
I just want to go for a walk.
It's clean.
Oh, yeah. I just want to go for a walk.
It's safe.
Yeah.
And it's clean.
Yeah.
And it's pretty. So you kind of have hinted in your Instagram before saying you related to Harry Styles when he quoted that he was raised by women. So Was your dad not super present? No?
No, I was raised by girlies. My whole life is feminine energy, man.
Yeah.
I'm very secure in my masculinity.
Yeah.
You know, but I just don't know anything else other than Spice Girls and
I love it. So it was your mom, your grandma,
my sister.
Your sister.
No, my grandparents. They're all out in where they live, but it was just my sister, my mom, and just women kind of stepping in while my mom was working,
taking those roles.
But yeah, father left. I don't know how many of you can relate to this, but like my dad left when I was like about 12 years old.
Wait, that's like old. Like
yeah. Oh, I was very present for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why'd he leave?
My therapist says that whenever I get uncomfortable or like I don't want to take it to, I laugh. Oh. Laugh is a coping mechanism.
Oh, it 1,000% is. I
did it again.
Yeah, no,
it's
great.
Therapy's great too. But yeah, he left when I was 12, and ever since then, even before then, I was very aware of this. Like sometimes we look at kids and we're like, oh, they don't know anything. I was very present at 12 years old.
Kids are like sponges. They absorb everything.
My sister was mom at 15, 14. Before that, my sister's been raising me since day one.
Because your mom was working.
Because my mom was working.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like, I've that's all I know, and that's why I gravitate to so much of this Harry Styles, this Taylor Swift, because it's what I know, like boy band culture. Yeah. The boy band wars of the 1990s. Like I was there. I was there for it. Yeah.
That's your thing.
Mm-hmm. TRL, the VMAs, you know, like all of that. For sure. Mm-hmm.
So dad just kind of packed up when you were 12 and said, I'm out of here, and you haven't seen him since?
I haven't seen him since, man. Like it's more than that, right? There was a separation there, a very like obvious separation. But like my mom was like, I'm gonna take my kids. Part of me being raised was in New Jersey, New York area. Okay. I was partially raised in Newark, New Jersey. Very cool. So like I could see the New York skyline from like where we lived and stuff. And long story short, we moved from Miami to New Jersey area to start a better life again with some friends up there. That did not work out.
Gotcha.
Right. One cool thing, though, I wouldn't say cool thing. Like, we moved there in, like, 2002. Uh-huh. So I saw Ground Zero when it was, like, fresh. Like, 9/11. Like, it's just had, like, we just did 9/11. You know? Yeah. Never forget. But I saw, like, the building still shredded.
Oh, my
I know.
gosh.
You just see her face.
That's
but, yeah,
intense.
I still. So that's another trauma. But.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So my mom was like, you know what? I'm taking the kids. Bye, bro. This isn't working out. And so we left with mom. And then one day, my dad said goodbye, and I never saw him again. God rest his soul. He passed away a few years ago.
Okay.
So I never got like that physical closure, but we meant things verbally, and
well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. But that's why I gravitate more to the girly side of the world, which is I have a whole spiel about it, but like I definitely gravitate more to the feminine energy type of things.
Did you ever think maybe you were gay?
No.
Never?
Have you ever seen a guy? No. Well, you're like, guys are cute. I'm like, Brett, no.
You know, you're like, not interested. But do people assume you are because of the feminine energy thing?
I would say the people that weren't raised right assume that. Girl.
Right. Yeah. People who just want to be a little judgy.
Right.
And just assume that men can't wear pink.
Exactly. And I'm not saying the listeners, not you girls. You girls are raised right. But it's people that are just closed off. Yeah. 100%. It usually comes from that crowd that weren't exposed to a lot of things or whatever. God bless them. We'll learn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get that a lot. Not a lot, but like enough time. I'm like, okay, no, I'm not gay, bro. But like, it's a compliment.
Yeah, you're like, gay guys take care of themselves.
Yeah.
They're fit.
I don't know if you're listening. I mean, I'm sure your listeners know who Charlie Bird is and Ryan Clifford and those guys. Like Ryan Clifford was my best friend. I introduced those two.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, 100%. Like Ryan was my friend for years. And when he came out, I was like, I got to find you somebody, bro. Yeah. And then because
for those who don't know, Charlie was the mascot for BYU.
Yes. 100%. He was the behind the mask. I think that's what his book is called. Which I have a whole spiel about because we were talking about feminine energy. Yeah. And I'm like, it's crazy. Like the most clout BYU has ever had in a long time was because of a gay man.
Right.
Here you have 56 strong bros going in the field. They can't get the job done. God bless them. I love you, Cougars. Go Cougs. We're 3-0. But to put to the point, I'm like, I was always comfortable around gay men. I'm like, bro, because I'm not gay. And Ryan's a beautiful man.
Oh,
I would have a crush on him if I was gay.
That hair?
God, I saw him do it every day.
You're like, it looks great. It looks great.
But I set those two up, and I did their wedding a month or two ago.
That's amazing.
It's gone so fast. But I've always felt comfortable with the gay culture. It's always been there. Like I've never
Yeah.
I'm always like, but I got to support the boys.
Yeah.
Especially here in Utah.
Because to be honest, I wasn't sure if you were, because you have a picture with a gay flag.
Yes.
And that's what threw me off is because I was like, obviously anyone can have a gay flag. 100%. Like anyone can support pride, all of that.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, he's wearing sparkles. He's holding a pride flag. His nails are done. And he's playing Taylor Swift. And I was raised right. Okay, Ricky, I was raised right. I was just adding 1 + 1 + 1 + 1. And I was like, okay, wait a second. So, but then I figured out obviously that you weren't.
100%.
So, but I love that you just embrace it and you're like not scared to be in that feminine energy at all.
No,
it's amazing.
And I apologize for that you weren't raised right. I think what I meant to say was
no, you're fine.
You were probably raised in a more open space or whatever. I don't know.
You
know what I mean, right?
It takes a lot to really offend me.
Okay, good. Or the listener.
Here's the thing. And I've said this in podcast episodes before. Everyone gets offended by everything. Oh my God, and so here, I just kind of let this be a safe place where I get to be honest and open and say whatever and ask the questions that people don't want to ask because they're scared of either getting canceled, offending somebody, or not sounding right. But we'll never learn if we don't ask questions.
I love that.
And so we got to have those uncomfortable conversations and have a place where we can ask questions that maybe some people are like, did she just ask that? But
as you should.
Because I also want to get to know people on a way deeper level than just surface.
Right.
So I'm glad that you're letting me ask these questions.
No, I love it because I feel like not just the girlies, but like hopefully, I don't know how many male listeners you have.
We have a decent amount of gay males.
Well, hey, what's up, guys? I'm on your side.
My husband listens. A couple of husbands listen.
How's it going, brother?
Yeah. Mostly women.
No, I love it. I was telling my sister yesterday, we went and got some food, and I was like, Paola, like the most happy that I've ever been, the most successful that I've ever been, the most smooth, when things just go the smoothest in my life are when I access that feminine energy. Things just roll for me. And I'm not, feminine energy doesn't mean being girly. You know what I'm saying? It's just accessing that. My sister was like, we figured it out, Ricky. We know how to live. You guys need to catch up. Yeah. And I was like, I'm trying my best because it freaking works.
It does.
It does.
That just like exciting bonding.
It's so much.
It's men powerful. Don't experience that.
Because they don't want to.
Yeah. They're very closed off from it.
Yeah.
Those feelings.
Yeah.
And it seems that only women and gay men are open to it.
And what's funny is that gay men are men. They're not girls.
Yeah. Yeah. They're still men.
They're men. And like Ryan is one of the most masculine men that I've ever, like Ryan Clifford. I love him dearly, but like, he knows way more about cars than I do. He knows,
right?
Like,
yeah,
what you want to know about cars?
Stereotypical gay guy,
right?
Who doesn't know cars, doesn't know sports, doesn't know.
Ryan, that's that.
Yeah,
he'll get it done. He's strong. He's powerful. He'll move stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so like that's what the part that I'm like, it's within you, brother.
It for sure is. You just have to access it and really feel it.
Yep.
So you went to BYU?
No, I don't. I'm not a college person.
Really? Okay. So because you said you came to Utah for BYU, UVU.
No. Well, it was more for like the cool. Like come check it out.
Okay. So
come to Provo.
Where'd you go to high school?
In Florida.
Oh, So then you come to Utah, you check it out, but you ended up not going.
No, not going.
Not going.
No.
So what did you dive into? What'd you do?
IHOP.
Right
off university.
We love pancakes.
They have the best pancakes. Yeah. I actually was one of the guys that wore the strawberry suits outside trying to get you in. That's amazing. Back in like 2011, 2010. If you saw a pancake out there, that was me.
Oh my gosh, incredible.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so what kind of led you to a career path? Because you did have a job in the workforce before DJing.
I did. It evolved to that because I started DJing in my early 20s.
Yeah.
That was kind of like, I hope whoever's listening to this, maybe I don't know if you're lost or whatever. Hopefully this helps. Maybe it's like a little map for you because I'm ADHD up the wazoo and I was like, what am I supposed to do with my life? Whatever. Right. But DJing just kind of fell on my lap one day after a breakup. I just went to a bunch of parties afterwards.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to show her, you know? And I was like, after I went to party after party after party, I was like, I could do this.
Yeah, you're like, I want to do this.
I could do this, you know? And so I just started doing house parties at, let's get Utah County. Like I was DJing all over King Henry and Alpine Village.
Yeah,
all
of those.
You get that. I don't know. For those of you that went to the Village, all those places, right? And so But long story short, like I said, 22, 23, I had like my first faith crisis or whatever. And I was like, who am I? So I had like
because you didn't serve a mission.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Oh, girl, I was Mormon.
Okay. Where'd you serve?
Montana.
Montana.
That's how you know I loved it. Because I was in Miami, Florida, and they're like, you're going to go over there. And I was like, yes, sir, I'll go there.
I will serve the people of Montana. Go to freaking Yellowstone.
I was so good, too.
Love it.
I was so good.
You recruited the hell out of people.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah. We got the job done. I'm very, if there's one thing that I can look at anybody in the eye, I'm like, I did that right. I was like, that was my mission.
Yeah. You did that right.
Oh, yeah. I did that right.
I believe you.
Yeah. But I came home and all that stuff. And then that kind of fell in my lap. I had an existential crisis of who I was and what I believed. So I was like, you know what? Deacon's going to have to take a backseat. I went and got a job in sales management. Long story short, that progressed into getting a marketing job for social media stuff for Google. They had a department here by the airport.
Yep.
And that's how I ended up with Google. That's like my cool little.
Yeah.
Oh, Ricky's cool. He worked at Google.
Deal.
It was a big. I had a Pixel phone.
Yeah.
I had a steady income. I had insurance and I had all that stuff. But
401k,
and just like Liberty and stuff.
Yeah.
But as that, I think I was like, what, 29, 28 at the time when things started going again for me. I was like, oh, I have the itch. So I started DJing on the side, and that's when kind of like my both worlds kind of met again. Like, do I want to stay in the professional side? Do I want to be cool? Right. And professional.
Which one? Which one do we choose?
Which one do we choose? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's where I was. That's like, and that right there, my friend, is like six years of me. Yeah, contemplating my life. So like that, it's never overnight thing. It takes
it never is.
Figuring out who you are, what you love, what you want to do, taking chances. That all takes years. It's never like, it is a one night decision. Right. But the process, it takes forever. So for sure. Please don't punish yourselves.
No, yeah. And we all go at different paces. It's not going to be, I love that. It's not going to be the same for everybody else. So when did you decide, I'm quitting my job, I'm going full throttle, this is my career path now?
I decided to do that. And this is not about money, but it was about money. But it's not about money.
Here's the thing though, money can make a huge difference in your life.
100. It's what's it called? The sixth sense. It's like the sense that allows you to enjoy all the other five.
Yeah.
I heard that somewhere.
I like that.
On TikTok.
Yeah. Who doesn't learn things on TikTok?
Right. But I was making less than $1,000 or something like that. It wasn't a lot of money, but it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. It was fun. It was weekly. It was great.
You enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, and one day I was just getting done. Okay. This is my, my paradigm shift. Okay. Every day I would drive through the freaking airport to get to work. Every day, as people were flying,
going to
cool places and being
adventurous.
Yeah, slaying the day away, And I was like, I want to get on that plane, and I want to go DJ, and I want to be badass, and I want to get it done. I'm tired of clocking in, bro. Doesn't matter. That's just me. Yeah. That was where my happiness was going. I wasn't about it.
You felt trapped.
I felt trapped, girl. Yes. And I one day was talking to my group. There was like 10 of us, and I was like, I asked them. I was like, at the end of the day, our managers left and our other people left, and I was like, if this amount of money that we make every week was just automatically deposited to your accounts, what would you do with your lives? Yeah. And they were like, oh, I walk my dog more, I spend more time with my wife, I do this. And I'm like, cool. I'm not coming back to work tomorrow.
You're like, awesome.
I'm like, awesome. I saw that I had a funnel of gigs lined up for the next few months. I was like, I'm gonna be good. My social media at the time, the old page that I had, was growing. I was shaking hands. I was doing my thing, Yeah. I had rebranded completely at the time. And then I was like, I'm going to do it. I looked at my mom that night. I was like, Mom, I'm not going back to work tomorrow. She's like, I know.
She's like, I saw this coming.
She's like, my sister too. I was like, okay, Ricky, here we go again. And long story short, that's how I ended up sending it with my DJ career.
And how have you felt after that? Did you feel free? Were you like, I can take over the world now? Or were you like scared shitless?
Oh, both.
Yeah.
Well, looking at it now, it's what is it, Tuesday? Was it Monday?
Today's Monday.
It's Monday, 3:00, and I am in a podcast with the girlies.
You're just chilling.
I'm just chilling, so it's worked out.
Yeah.
But I was more scared of what would happen to me if I stayed in my job and in that life. I was more scared of that.
Yeah.
Because I think all of us, I don't know, I was raised by a pretty like energetic and wonderful mom that just always believed in me.
Yeah.
And my sister's always been there, just like they always reminded me who I am. And so I was like, what if I don't become what they see?
Yeah.
And I was like, and what I saw, because I believed in myself. It's like that Deion Sanders kind of vibe. I'm just like, I know.
You always saw yourself bigger and better than what you were at.
Right. And that's not even before I even got into therapy and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, just like that superficial, like I want to do this. I was like, what if I just stay here the whole time and never get to go DJ in New York City?
Like, that would suck.
Yeah, that would suck. And so I was like, I gotta take a chance on myself. But that was late in my 20s.
Yeah.
I wish I would have had that mentality earlier in my life.
But do you think if you did it earlier, it would have turned out as great?
Girl, I don't know.
Because I think about that too.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in high school, I mean, podcasting wasn't really a career path, right? And I'm like, I wasn't meant to go to college and have like a career. Same. This is more my vibe. Same as you. Like you have, your vibe isn't sitting at a desk. Mm-hmm. And I think if I would have known this existed, if I would have pursued that, yeah, maybe I could have been successful earlier on. But I think all the life experiences that led up to this point is what made it what it is now. And I think maybe you had to go through all that to be the DJ you are.
You just said it all.
because like, you know, you wish you would have started sooner, but you kind of have to go through it. You have to do that map of life to get to where you want to be.
Yeah. And I don't know how many of your listeners will like, you know, like relate to this, but like I was a late bloomer, man. Like at 21, I was 15. I don't know if that makes sense.
No,
like,
that makes sense.
I was very immature in my development. I was always mature about stuff. Like I never was like doing crazy stuff, but like I just wasn't ready for a relationship. I wasn't ready for any of that at 20 something, especially I was on the eve of a huge crisis of my faith. You know what I'm saying? Like that was coming right at me. Yeah. So like getting into a relationship, being in the religion would have been the worst. Everything would have been horrible. Imagine having kids and like, I gotta leave the church now. You know what I'm saying?
No, it would have been hard.
So you were very right. You hit it right on the nail, sis. I was not ready for a whole lot of it. So I mean, like, my cup wasn't ready to fill to get all that water in there. So, but at 29, 28, I was ready. I was ready.
It was time. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about music.
Girl, yeah, let's do it.
Let's talk about. You said you've always been into boy bands and like the pop culture kind of music.
Coming back.
Yeah. So what were your favorite bands growing up?
Oh my, this is going to sound so bad because I'm going to get crucified for this. Because I am. I'm going to get crucified for it. However.
I'm nervous.
You should be. But not too nervous. If you're a Swiftie, you should be.
Okay.
But like before I knew Taylor Swift at 14 years old. Because me and Taylor Swift are the same age.
Yes.
You know, John Mayer was a huge...
Okay, you know what? I actually love John Mayer.
I love John Mayer too.
His song, No Such Thing, is my jam.
It's like nostalgic. I want to run through the halls of my high school.
Yeah. I want to scream in the top of my lungs.
Look at that. We harmonized.
No, I love John Mayer. And you know, I think he's redeemed himself, honestly. Yeah. I think him and Taylor are on good page. It's fine.
He never talks about it. That's the thing. He never brings it up.
He never really brings it up, but I feel like that's kind of good PR. Like, don't bring it up. Don't bring it up.
No.
Swifties will come.
Yeah,
they will get you.
Like on my ceremony, like whenever that day comes for me, I pass away. I want "Stop This Train" to be played.
Oh yeah.
And through John Mayer, I learned chord progressions. I learned key changes. He's a phenomenal guitar player.
Oh, he's incredible.
Like that's one thing a lot of people don't really understand about John. Like he's a musician.
No, he is so talented. He was on Call Her Daddy. And that episode he performed live for her.
Yeah. She was like,
I would have been either sweating or cringing. I don't know, like one of the two.
All the drama just goes away after Taylor. Like he's singing to me right now.
Oh my gosh, right? John Mayer.
He wrote in cinema for Harry Styles. Yeah. He's one of the guitar players in Harry's house.
He's so talented.
Yeah, and so growing up, I was big into punk rock, alternative rock. Like All American Rejects is coming this Saturday.
Oh yeah,
my ass is gonna be there.
Oh my gosh, what's their song?
Dirty Little Secret.
Yes, I keep you.
Yeah, go rock that shit out.
Will you play that tomorrow?
You remind me, I'll do it. 100%. Yeah. And I love that music. Yeah. And then you have it's like three phases. I had my stuff, and then my sister was constantly just because we shared a room, bro. Like we had like she was like Britney and Christina and 90 Degrees and NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, all the things, you know. And but on the side, I was raised by Hispanic parents. Yeah. So and I'm in Miami. I'm in like the hub.
Yeah, you're in the hub of the Latinos.
I'm in the hub, sis. And I'm just like every day, constant beat. Like even like my bus ride to school was like a reggaeton party, like Daddy Yankee and like I was listening to Tupac and Biggie and 112 and like all these R&B, Usher.
All the things, yeah.
Yeah, like all to school. That's what I was listening to in the school.
That's kind of iconic.
Maybe a lot of listeners can relate to that. Like, that's what we were on. Like, it was constant. And it was cool because, like, back then there wasn't, like, 5,000 artists that you had to worry about.
No.
It was like,
there was no such thing as streaming.
There's no streaming, you know? And
you went to Target or Walmart and you bought the CD and you put it in your player.
Or FYE.
Yes. No, is it FYI or FYE?
Something like, it was like EFY.
I'm getting terms confused here because if you're Mormon, you know what EFY is.
Right. I did. That's where I got my first kiss.
Oh, isn't that funny?
At
how
18.
A lot of people. Shut up, Ricky.
I was a late bloomer. I'm telling you this right
18.
now. Yeah.
We love that for you. At
EFY.
That's
classic.
hilarious.
That's classic.
That's amazing. Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
But that's more of my route. So like people are like, oh, you're really good at DJ. I'm like, the coach is over there, my sister. The coach is over there, my mom. It's their fault.
They just love music.
They raised me on good music, and my sister still does. My sister's my concert buddy.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, we went to 3 Harry Styles shows last year together, my sister and I.
Jealous.
Should be. It's a really good show.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, we're just counting the days until he comes back.
Oh my gosh.
Get in there.
So you've kind of prided yourself in your shows being not dirty and like, let's get which to be honest, Ricky, I kind of love the shows that are like, let's fucking lose it. Like, I'm kind of into that sometimes. Get out of your mind. Yeah, like, I'm kind of into that.
Right.
But I love and respect the hell out of you for not doing that and staying true to what you are and who you are and what you want to play.
Yeah.
Because as a DJ, it'd be really easy to be like, you know what, this could get me into more clubs and more things like that. Maybe if I played this kind of dirty music.
You get it.
But you're staying true to who you are. And that's probably hard, but it's very admirable.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, to the listeners, you know, that are, I don't know, you're trying to figure out what you want to do. Like for me, I just went with what was easiest and I felt happiest with for me.
Yeah.
You just do what you love.
Yeah.
But like going back to like how we started this with feminine energy, you know, and my mental health and stuff like that, like as a guy, like I said, everything has gotten easier once I've accessed that energy.
Yeah.
And so once I started playing these Haler nights that we've created, biggest blessing in my life, man. Like
cool. Did you come up with the name?
No, not Haler Night. Yes, but Haler is like a term that they made, right? But Haler Night, I googled the shit out of it, and I was like, "This doesn't exist. Let's go."
So let's do it. We're creating a night that's Taylor Swift, Harry Styles energy.
And I have like these girlies that I work with, Alejandra and like Kayleen and Laura, and then my sister and all these girls. I have like a group chat of like just hardcore concert girlies.
Love.
And I'm like, tell me the truth. Does this exist? And they're like, no, Ricky, we searched. And okay, you want somebody like the FBI should hire Taylor Swift fans and Harry Styles fans because they can dig. You know, it's like it's girly energy. You can't lie to a woman. I'm sorry, but you can't.
We'll find out.
You'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yeah, and so I figured it out, and I'm like, I was tired. I was so done with like the get out of your mind. I was so because from a DJ perspective, I'm doing this shit every day.
Yeah.
Now you come to the girls at the club one day, you're like, let's go. But you go back
you're
home.
sick of playing. Get out of your mind.
I'm sick of it. But I'm a hip hop nerd. I'm a hip hop loyalist, and I will give a TED talk about it one day. How beautiful hip hop and what it's done for culture, the sneakers that you wear, how you speak. Hey girl, the gay black culture, like how
honestly, all of hip hop we can just bow down to.
We can
black
bow
culture.
Everything good in your life.
Because literally it's them.
Yeah, the queens up in Brooklyn and just like Hispanic, everything like that. Yeah. So, but more than that, I was done with it, and I was like, what is next for me? Can I create something that I can bring my little girl to one day? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
No, that's amazing.
And because I want that.
Still has that like upbeat,
nobody goes harder.
The bass drops, boom. Yeah.
Nobody goes harder than the Swifties. But they're also like, they will clean up the place after they're done. Like, they will cry, they will hug each other, they'll do trains.
They're not barfing and taking acid.
No. and if
they are, whatever.
Right. Girl, do you. You do you. You get that hair tied and you go to that toilet and you hate him. You hate him. Don't text him, you know? And so to what you were saying, was the club. I was like, as a club DJ, and this is no disrespect to the homies that are doing the clubs, but I'm like, you're DJing to a bunch of zombies sometimes.
Oh,
everybody's
1,000%.
effed up, everybody's drunk, and go get drunk. I don't care. But like when you're a DJ and you're seeing, like, you're like, is anybody actually like enjoying this?
Yeah.
Or are you just trying to get laid, or what? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And so the Haler nights, mind you, there's a bar up there you can go use.
Yeah.
We're at the complex, pretty nice venue and stuff, and but the energy there is just, you feel like you're at Love on Tour. You feel like you're at an Eras night, and it's just that it's the peak of the fun part of like, it's all fun, but like that jumpy part of the feminine energy.
Yeah.
You girls know how to do it, and I respect the hell out of it. So I've been on a mission to understand it and just to give the best product that I possibly can. But at the end of the day is, you don't have to bring your pepper spray in here, girl.
Yeah. Which
you know
we
what I
love
mean?
that. You don't have to be scared.
You don't have to be scared.
It's
Come
a safe
cry.
place. Seriously though.
Come cry.
No, that's amazing.
'Cause I cry with you.
Which your shows, like, you are in it. Like, you
Yeah. Put the
feel
sparkles.
it. Yes. And you posted something where someone's like, do you get nervous? And you're like, yeah, I get nervous, but people accept me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun to just show up. But in reality, like, that must be nerve wracking. Like, putting on a show for people, and it's your job to make them have fun.
Yeah. It is and it isn't. At this point, I'm like, I'm a pro at it. And so it's second nature to me, but like the anxiety does build up.
Yeah.
But I know what they want.
Right. You know.
And it goes both ways too, because they give me vice versa. They give me this energy in return because they understand that. Like, I didn't want to, like, God, I spent so much money on stuff. But like, I was like, if I'm going to do these Haler nights, I got to dive.
Yeah.
So let's go see Harry Styles in LA.
Yeah.
Let's get the tickets to see the Eras tour.
And you need to feel it out.
Yeah, let's go. I'm wearing one of the friendship bracelets that one of the girls, they make me friendship bracelets at all my shows.
Cute.
I have like a stack of them at my
incredible.
house. But I wore the man because of the song The Man. If I was a man, then I'd be the man.
Yeah.
She is the man.
I'm so sick of running.
That song.
Should we just like turn this into a singing?
We should.
Podcast?
Yeah, I know, right? Like, it's karaoke night.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, my sister and I yesterday we were just dissecting the 10-minute version of All Too Well. I was at the kitchen just doing my work, and she was listening to it because my sister's just.
I call you up.
Oh my gosh!
Just to break me
and
like a
she's
promise.
like, Ricky, she needs to release the 30-minute version of it because
So,
there is a 30-minute version of it. And I was like, you're right. There probably is.
We would all listen to it.
You would all listen to it
At the concert when she does her 10-minute version. It's not long
go?
enough.
Did you go?
I went to Vegas.
Oh, okay, night 1, night 2?
Yes, night 2.
Okay, I was there night 1.
It was
cool,
when Luminaire. Was it? No.
I don't know.
Who was her guest? It was not Luminaires. Was it?
Probably the lead singer of it. They were here yesterday.
Yeah, but I was like, this is not long enough. Like,
no,
we need it longer.
Yeah, it didn't feel like that. And there was like I was telling my sister, like the part that I went to go get merch was during where she like busted out with the treehouse.
Oh, yeah.
That was specifically for the girlies. Like at that point, Taylor's like, guys, just this isn't for you. And I was
Look
like,
away.
I get it. This is Marjorie. This is all of that, you know.
Away,
and I did, and I went and got my merch, and I came back. But like when Reputation,
this is my pee break.
Yeah, this is the feminine energy is there, but like there's so much that's just not for you, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you'll never understand.
Yeah, and I get that, and I understand that.
Yeah,
that I will never understand because it's not for me. It's for you, but to access it here and there and to use it for the benefit of your life is best.
Is best for sure.
Yeah, go girlies, go.
What advice would you give to young Ricky?
Oh my, that's such a great question.
Because I always think about that for myself, and I feel like the number one thing that I always say is you can do it.
You can do it.
I think that's great advice that everyone should give themselves.
Right.
You can do it.
I think a lot of men need to, I don't know if you tell your husband or your boyfriend, I don't know, but like most guys have a hard time going back to the kid. You know,
the
most
inner
guys.
child.
Oh my God, that has been for me. I've always wanted to create something that I could hold the hand of that kid and bring him to something. And that's where I am in my life right now. I can bring him with me and be like, bro, we did it. Period.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. I mean, I can bring him to my life now and be like, bro, we did it. We're fine. And
we turned out great.
We turned out great. And I created something that you'd be proud of. And you love this shit, dude.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah. So most guys, hopefully they can go back and revisit that because that for me has been incredibly healing.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Just to literally look at him and just think of him and what he wanted to do and what he couldn't do just because of circumstance. Yeah. You know, money wasn't there, divorce was there, tragedy was everywhere.
Yeah. There's a lot of things you had to work through.
Yeah, a lot of things. So where my sister and I, we just kind of held on tight together. You know, she was leading that boat. You know, everything good in my life is those two women in my life. I can't. Obviously, I've worked for a lot of it, and I have a vision and stuff. But like those two, I can't thank him enough. But if any advice I'd give him is the same. You got this. You know, just don't go drinking in Vegas in 2015 with your friends. at a Skrillex concert and get effed up.
Is that what you did?
Oh God, I had my moment in the sun, bro.
Yeah.
It's just...
Well, because when everyone leaves the church and if they've been pretty obedient their whole life, they kind of want to go a little crazy.
Yeah, I would say I think you just, for me, it was more of like, I want to know if I like it for myself.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever wanted it, but I get that. Like, I thought people would do, but like for me, it was more of like, do I like alcohol? Yeah. Do I like this for me? So it was I could do a whole nother hour just on that. But
and did you find out you don't?
To an extent, I don't.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like salt and pepper in your life.
Yeah.
Like, there's things
you can add
partake.
A little bit,
if you want to add a little vibe to the romantic night, sure. Here's a little wine or what. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the main course in my life. It never will be.
I like that. That's
it's
how
not
I am
good
too.
for you.
It's poison.
It's literal poison. It
is poison.
But Jesus drank wine. It's all good. So
no, it's different. His wine was very different than the wine that we're drinking
it's
nowadays.
Alcohol trying to f you up.
Yeah.
No, I don't like any of it, and it's not something that is a part of my life. However, my relationship with most things now, it's I can do what I want. Yeah. But I don't want to do that. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's cool. Like, I feel like my morale, like my I've been healthier. I've been happier. Because I'm choosing for myself. Like, agency's fully on for me. I'm not saying it's not for you, and I'm saying for any of the listeners. But for me, I've definitely broken that fourth wall. And
was there ever a reason? Because I always want to ask this question, but it's never like the right timing. So I'm going to ask it with you.
It's the right time, sis.
It's the right time. I grew up with a dad that's not a member, but my mom is. They're married. That's how I was raised. So when I see people who talk about, now I'm gonna use my agency to try it for myself. Sure. Did you not feel like you had that agency when you were in the church? Because in the church, you have free agency to do what you want.
For sure. Yeah.
But you never felt like you could try any of those things while being a member.
No, I was in it. I was, Neil Maxwell said the greatest thing you can give God is your agency, And I was like, you got it, sis. I'm kidding. Okay. I was as orthodox as you could probably get. Yeah. But like happy, fun, John by the way. Yeah. I don't know if you guys know who the hell that is, but
I don't. But I'll be like, yeah.
It's like old school, like Sam Smith type of like. Okay. Does that make sense? This is core Mormonism, like happy. Oh yeah, you can go drink a little bit. It's okay. We'll see you at church. Yeah. But no, for me it was very strict. So I never felt like I was restricted because I wanted to, dude. I wanted to. Yeah. For me, here's the thing. I never wanted to leave the church. Yeah. It was never an option for me. Because I was the reason why we all got baptized in our family. I was leading the charge. I'm like, we're going to the temple, baby, Yeah. I just couldn't stay. Period. That was, long story short. Yeah. I came to a conclusion in my life. I was like, I can't stay.
This isn't for you.
This isn't for me. You know what I mean? Respectfully. And I work with BYU. I love BYU.
Yeah. You're doing their
whole homecoming week stuff. Like, I'm DJing at the stadium. I'm DJing out. Like, they're trusting this guy, with like their biggest week with the Big 12.
That's crazy.
And that's why I'm like, let's work like that, babe. Like, we can do it. To me, you're Jewish, you're Muslim, you're Christian, whatever. I'm working with you. Yeah. But to answer your question fully here, it was I never felt restricted by the church. I never felt like there was a gun pointed at my head ever.
Okay, good.
I was the one pointing that. God.
Yeah, it was self-destruction of just you. Yeah, not wanting to let yourself down or let the church down.
No, yeah, I was following what I thought God wanted me to do. Yeah. So my relationship was never with the church. It was a very Christ-centered relationship. Always 100%, and it still is, just not in that
in the church,
or however whatever you want to call it, if it's the universe or if it's you're a Capricorn or whatever. I don't know.
Capricorns.
But maybe I don't know if you're listening. I'm sure there's a lot of people listening to this that left, and I don't know, maybe they find closure with this. But like, I just left because I couldn't stay, not because I wanted to. And I think a lot of the people that leave the church are in that same boat, man. Yeah. They love going. They love Sunday school. They love going to the temple. I went to Education Week for 10 years straight. I was a Sunday school teacher for 10 years straight. I knew my stuff. Yeah. But because I knew my stuff,
it just wasn't.
I knew too much.
Yeah. You're like, I just don't want to do
too much
anymore.
For me.
Yeah.
So, but my life I definitely went through a rough, and I still am. I'm still healing. I'm still mourning. It's every day I'm like, am I supposed to read my scriptures or not? Or like,
because if it was a habit for you, you were doing it all the time. Yeah. It's hard to break.
Mm-hmm. And so I definitely went to therapy for that. Still am, and I'm still healing from that. It's not something that just I left the church. I'm happy. It's like I left the church. Shit.
What do I do now?
What do I do now? Like, what do I do with my hands? You know?
Yeah. What's next?
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreak. It's the hardest. I lost my dad. I lost my grandpa. I lost my
faith.
But my faith, because of my faith, I will see them again. You know what I'm saying? And so that part, oh, dude, it still crushes me. Yeah. I'm very much still in the healing process of it all.
Now we're just like talking about the church. Which
Hello,
if you guys aren't into that, sorry.
But it's a lot with not just us, but like most people have some sort of religion in their life.
For sure.
So the principle could be the same.
Totally.
All right.
So when it comes to family members passing, do you not believe in seeing them again anymore?
I don't believe in that. I believe I'm pretty agnostic now.
Okay.
Like whatever happens. But I will say this: I do believe that families are forever. Take that to the fucking bank.
I do too. No, I say the F word on here.
Yeah. Take it to the bank. I don't know how. I don't know where. God.
You can cry. We have tissues. We have tissues. People cry here all the time.
It's okay. So like, I don't know. I remember I had a really special moment with my sister years ago. I looked at her and I said, I said, we knew each other before this, man. She's like, yeah, we did. You know?
For sure.
And I was like, we were homies. I feel that. You feel that? She's like, yeah, I feel that too. I was like, we were friends. We were homies. We knew each other before this. And so I don't know how religion has monetized that whole thing.
Yeah.
Or made it a thing with religion. But I believe in that so much. I don't know how it works. Hopefully it works out the way that I've learned it.
Yeah. I
pray for that to be true. Like, I can't wait to see my dad. I can't wait to see my sister again. I can't wait to see my mom and whatever.
Yeah.
But however that works, however the spirit patches after this, I believe that, dude. I 100%, I'm a believer in that this thing continues. How? Because it's just so good. It's so perfect. You look at the sky and you're like, everything looks the same. There's a pattern. There's this energy. Yeah. You and I right now are having we've never really met.
Yeah.
But I was like, we're brother and sister energy.
Yeah. We're deep. We're deep, real. Right? This is real feelings, real conversation.
Yeah. And so, no, I've never disattached myself from that core truth that I believe. Now, how certain religions have their take on it. Each religion has an afterlife. Each religion has this is how we get to heaven. You go to Egypt, it's all over the place. You go to Ecuador, you see the pyramids there. You see there's all sorts of rituals, of ceremonies of the afterlife. So I hope it all works out. And whatever makes you happy, how to get there, I hope it makes you happy. And I'm not against it.
And that really, at the end of the day, you need to do what makes you happy. Yeah. No matter what. Yeah. Because you're the person that you have to be with the rest of your life. Yeah. It's you. Like, do you love yourself? Are you happy with what you're doing? Does it make you feel good? Mm-hmm. When Lindsay Arnold was on just last week, she said, my parents raised me to where if I felt good about what I was doing and I felt proud of it, then that's all that really matters, is if you feel good about it. Yeah. So. And
she's a wonderful human being.
I love her.
We did her sister's wedding.
Yeah.
I love her. And she was at Malibu for Brooke's wedding. And we were there and I was talking to her. She's, to what you're saying here, she's full of light and energy. So I believe that very much.
Yes, very much so. Alrighty. Well, that was our dumpster deep dive portion.
What's up, girls?
We got deep. Yeah. But now it's time to take out trash, where we're going to talk about really anything. I guess we're just going to continue this conversation, but maybe it won't get as deep. Yeah. Today's personal trash is sponsored by Maury, where the desire to capture fleeting moments meets the power of wellness. In a world that never stops, Maury is your invitation to press pause and savor life's beautiful moments. Founded by friends and partners, Maury was born from personal struggles with mental health. Their mission is simple: to help you thrive and truly enjoy life. The founders have poured their hearts into creating products that make a difference, and their commitment to quality is unmatched. Maury products are crafted with all natural ingredients, ensuring that the benefits are as outstanding as the taste. And they believe that wellness should be a delicious experience, and that's why Maury products are bursting with flavor. There's nothing artificial about Maury. It's all the good stuff and none of the bad. Their first product, Calm, was carefully formulated with a blend of natural ingredients like ashwagandha, magnesium, L-theanine, and other calming ingredients. Calm is your daily companion for mood enhancement, stress reduction, and improved cognitive function. It's the healthiest remedy for life's everyday stressors. And I personally have been trying it, and it is not only so delicious, but it really does calm me, just like it's supposed to. Calm is your daily companion. So why wait? Start capturing those fleeting moments and savor life like never before with Maury. Your well-being, your moments, just enhanced. Go to MauryNutrition.com, MORINUTRITION.com today and use code WeeklyTrash15 for 15% off. And I will tell you right now, my favorite flavor, peach lemonade. Delicious. I know you guys will love it.
Yeah.
Just anything from this week that have you been doing? What's your up? What I can't speak right now. What you were doing this week? What things you've been watching?
I've been making fun of your water mugs.
Okay. Here's my Stanley.
Just make this the clip.
Okay,
Make this the
so
clip. This
you
is a
see-
regular water mug.
Do you see
okay?
how you're having fucking trouble opening your drink?
You can
I
just
don't
sip.
have an issue.
This is
See,
the
watch,
toxic-
I just go.
This is toxic masculinity right here.
Yeah, and you're over here
Stubbornness.
trying to
No, this
spin
works.
your bottle, and then you're gonna spill it on your shirt. If you don't put it down just right. No. You need to stop hating on Stanley's. Yeah, that can be your personal trash. Is you were hating on Stanley's and your video went viral.
It went viral.
And I disagree very strongly with the Stanley. This thing, you need one.
And I'm going to get one eventually.
But I will say the Hydro Jug came out with a better version. So if you do ever end up
The
getting
one that you go like
tumbler-
that and it doesn't spill?
Hydro Jug, if you're listening, you can send me some. I would fully
Send it.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I will replace you. And instead of Stanley checks, it'll be Hydro Jug checks. But yeah, you need one of these bad boys because what you're doing right there is not practical.
No, I need to evolve. And it's, for me, it was such a, because it worked. But for me,
you're
it's,
struggling over here and I'm just sipping
I
away.
I just find it humorous that I had so big. Like you'll see, like I'll be doing my hair. Like I go to the Lehigh one. I forget what it's called.
Produ?
No, it starts with an A.
Amara.
Shout out to the girlies there.
Yeah.
And my mom's like, bro, you got to get your hair done with the girlies. They know how to do it. I was like, okay, mom. And she's right.
Well, because you have more flowy hair. You're
I have
not
more
doing
flowy
like
hair. A fade.
a buzz or anything.
Yeah. And so, but whenever I see the girlies walk in, they're working out with a kid, with the purse, with all the keys, and the keys are like 500 keys. And then on top of all of it, it's
Our Stanley Cup.
It's the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, we need something with a straw because we have no fucking hands. Okay, our hands are tied.
nope.
We have many things.
Yep, it's the size of it. And from a guy, you're like, that's so big. Is that so dead? So I was like,
because all you have is your fucking wallet.
because all I have my wallet and my fucking this.
That's it.
Big, and I have
That's
to
all you
twist
need.
it.
That's
I
all
wish
you
I had a
need.
straw.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, if it had a straw, it would kind of be resembling a Stanley
Just
Cup.
make me a man one. I'm kidding.
No, it comes in black, it comes in white, it comes in more manly colors. But you're wearing pink.
I love pink. I love
So
pink, and I love.
You could do a pink one.
No, yeah.
You would rock it.
No, thank you. Yeah, no, Utah's so niche. It's so easy to poke fun at. And I started a new page because I was like, my old page was just not it.
It didn't feel like you.
It didn't feel like, because I was still, like, when that page was growing, it was very LDS. I was very, so I had, like, Utah County following me.
Yeah.
And I love Utah County. Shout out Utah County.
But you wanted to kind of rebrand.
I wanted to rebrand and start from scratch where, like, everybody, kind of like a more broad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so when I started, I was like, I got to start making content that will pull. And controversial content works.
Oh, it
so I was
always
like, let's poke at Utah for a little bit.
Poke the bear.
Poke the bear. And I was like, what stands out here? I was like, okay, that's freaking Draper Claw.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
So actually, that came from
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister went to that concert.
Yeah.
Oh, the comments on that.
You kind of have to play dumb on social media.
You have to, dude. You have to.
You have to act like you don't know anything and that you're stupid or that you're like ignorant or something.
Yeah.
So then everyone will be like trying to like tell you what you need to know.
It creates engagement.
Like, yeah, that's truly how people go viral.
Because I'm like because I made fun of the B gates.
Yeah.
And I would say like,
which that was very valid.
Very valid, right?
Oh, so
But I'm
valid.
like, people don't understand that. Like, I've been to JFK. I've walked the freaking miles and miles at Dallas Fort Worth.
But let them think that you don't know anything and that the B gate is just the worst gate in the world.
Right. They're making the C gate. I'm like, bitch, yes, I know. I'm sorry. But like, says it right when you come in. The first thing you see is, we're building the C gate. Relax. I'm like, I know. The tram is coming.
Thank you.
But it's still a bitch to get there. And I will cuss it out every time.
But yeah, you got up the engagement. So like, you win.
I won, babes.
You won.
And the only part that I don't like is that they start, I don't know, because I was like, oh, we got to get rid of this religion and then this politics. I'm like, bro, chill out. It's just a joke.
Let's not make it so political. Everything has to be
political or Mormonism. And I'm like, listen, bro, I'm just making fun of a claw.
Like, let's
and your water and your water mug.
Let's just joke.
Yeah. Utah just wants
so seriously.
Yeah. All Utah wants is to be part of the cool table, man.
I think, Ricky, I think we kind of started the cool table because everyone's obsessed with Utah culture. Let's be honest.
They're obsessed with how it works.
Like, people
how are we making it work?
So intrigued because
you're polygamist because you're polygamist,
right?
You're polygamist, and how do you?
But no,
we're
internet? All so successful and somehow all have houses. And
everybody's hot.
Everyone's
hot
attractive.
Here.
Everyone's good looking.
Great skin.
We all have like beautiful kids. We're all like well in the head. In quotations. People are so fascinated by it. So honestly, I think we are the cool table. And
we're starting to become it.
People are trying to sit with us.
Yeah. I feel like for
and on
so
Tuesdays
long,
we wear pink.
And on Tuesdays we wear Mondays too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, for so long I feel like Utah's been trying to catch up. Utah's such a unique place. I cannot put my finger on it. I know what it is, but it's so like everybody, because nobody knows how this place works.
Yeah, no.
They just think we're polygamists and
they're
confused, but like we're cool, man.
No, this place is the place to live. I think 5 years ago people were very confused. I think
very
with social media, it's not as bad. I mean, I can remember when I was 16 and going to soccer tournaments and people would be like, you guys are from Utah, so you're polygamists. Where like now, I don't think anybody would say that to me.
Oh my. Well, to what you're saying, like, I don't know how much time we have left.
No, we have
like
1,000 years.
Okay. All right, here we go. So like, this is gonna sound, I'm not trying to like, sound like a pick me boy, but like, the people that are leading that cause to make Utah cool.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, are the mommy, like, it's like the Insta mommies and like the Insta, it's like, it's so crazy, but like, it's because of like our influencer culture here, and these girls are like, get over here, we're taking a picture, you know, like it's so bizarre, but it works. It's this, I don't know, I have so much to say about like influencer culture and things like that, but like it's these like mommy Instagram mommies.
It's the perfect family
looking pictures. It's the perfect family looking pictures. Like Ryan is his sister.
Yes, she's does she have a YouTube?
Bro, she has like 1 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I met her, Sarah. She is
I did too. I went
nicest
to a
girl.
event with her.
Yeah. You know, I've known Sarah for years, you know, because of that. I didn't even know she had the first year that I knew her, I had no clue.
Yeah.
But she's built this beautiful layout of her life, but she keeps it real. She's one of the most genuine people online and in real life that I've ever met. I mean, she keeps it real. But like to get to the point of the cool table, like at the head of that has been these influencer moms and these influencer like boss moms, like Jessie at Mixers and all these girls you've had on.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, about 90% of the girlies that have been here we've worked with, which I feel so honored to be here because of the girlies that have been here. I'm like, oh yeah, party, wedding.
I know you.
Yeah. It's been wonderful. And so like, but leading the charge of making Utah cool is not the man. It's not the colleges. It's not the politics either. It's not even the religion.
No. Ricky, I think we can say that about just like the world in general.
Girl, yes.
How much money has Taylor Swift brought to the economy?
She's saving the economy.
So like, no, men need to catch up. Like like, what are you guys doing? Joe Biden, what are you doing?
Yeah, I voted for him.
Like, what? Like, please,
wake up, bro.
You're so old. Please don't run again. Like,
nobody
go to a retirement home.
75 and under, like 70
oh my gosh,
under. Can we not get into politics, but like, just don't be old.
No, just like, don't just like be energy. Be able
JFK,
to like
where are you?
say a sentence or something,
right?
Like,
no,
don't fall down the stairs and us think that you're dead.
100%.
Like, we don't need that. For our country. Our country's young, hip, and cool. Okay?
It needs it. And what's leading the cause here, and maybe we can just, I don't know, like, as we're wrapping up, I don't know, but like, I love the energy that is in Utah, and it's solely because of the girlies that are running the show. Like, I find it humorous that, like, men are like, oh, let's go knock doors for freaking 6 months out of the year, burn our asses off, and have to go to therapy. And girlies are like, I'm just going to show you how I breastfeed. And they're fucking raking it in. And like, this is how it's done, babe. Okay? Like,
get ready with me to go to my OBGYN.
That's it. And guys are like freaking slamming the guys. There's a more, to get to the Mormon, there's a more excellent way.
But I don't think I'd want to see men being like, get ready with me to mow the lawn. Like, I don't really care.
But you know what? those guys, they will get views. Like imagine like the mommies watching like Buff.
Oh yeah. Well, no,
like Tyler Cameron from The Bachelor.
But here's the thing. I shared, there's like this trend. It was the song where it's like I've never had my heart broken. You know that one song?
Those dudes. Oh,
okay,
I don't like that at all.
I posted and these dudes are like
pick me boys.
Oh my gosh. I wanted to vomit, Ricky. I don't need more of that energy though.
Hell no.
That's not the energy we're trying to get.
That's not what we're trying to get. We're going for Harry. We're going for that kind of feminine energy.
Like more just give me wholesome content without making me want to barf.
That was so bad.
It was so bad.
That's so bad.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just like
go.
I don't know, find it. It was a trend. These guys being pick me boys.
But it's a certain kind of guy.
Yeah, and isn't it funny? They all had like cross necklaces, and they were like Hicks from Arkansas.
What's that one store at the mall where like they sell jeans with like sparkles in your butt? It's giving major buckle energy.
Major buckle with a hint of what's that store where people get like farming equipment?
John Deere.
No, John Deere.
The Home Depot. The cat.
Okay. There's one right by Treehouse in Draper. It's called. Okay, I have to look it up because it's gonna bug the crap out of me.
But yeah, those guys.
Store. People who are listening
it's
who
giving,
know are
it's
probably
giving
dying.
Buckle. Yeah, Google Buckle.
Tractor Supply Store.
Yeah.
That's not what it's called, but we'll just pretend that's what I'm thinking. The Tractor Supply Store.
Yep.
With a mix of buckle.
Yeah, I don't like those guys. Those guys need to go to therapy.
Yeah, those guys need to go hug their dad.
Yeah, somebody. But yeah, no, a shout out to all the girlies that are running the show here because, and I think a lot of people that watch, we have big time influencers here.
Oh, people are always like, you should, branch out. And I'm like, why? I have so many people to pull from here. Like, I don't need to go to California or Texas or anywhere. Like, we have so many amazing people here that I would love to chat with. I'm like, maybe in 3 years I'll like branch out and go out of the state, but right now I don't
bring them here.
Yeah, I'm like,
they'll fly out.
I'm like, right now I'm like, I have a list as long as Santa's
here in Utah, especially like in this area where we live here in Draper, Lehigh, this whole like East Bench.
Yeah, this bubble.
You have so many girls that are just kicking ass. I'm so excited for what we're like. You guys are opening doors for a lot of things. I love it.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Some trash for me is I've just been prepping for this party.
Oh my gosh. That was all me? That was trash just me? I'm sorry. Wow.
No, well, you really didn't even take out your trash.
Okay. I didn't, huh?
Like, we just kind of like, we just kind of like, I don't even know what we even, like, I don't even know how we got there, but we just like, we're talking.
Okay. Yeah.
But like prepping for this party.
Oh, I can't wait.
I got my outfit. And I'm so excited, and I'm getting a spray tan tonight.
Oh yeah, big time.
Which
like we all do, even me.
Which I usually go to like beaches and do like the
shout out beaches,
which they've sponsored before. Thank you.
Yeah,
they sponsored the goodie bags. There's some stuff in the goodie bags from them.
Those goodies are great too.
I usually do like the machine that they have there, but I have zero time to leave my house. So Mad Tans, she's like a big tan girl here in Utah.
Okay.
She's coming to my house to tan me. And I've always done the machines because I hate getting naked in front of people,
Same.
A little insecure.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be brave and I'm going to let her see me naked and I'm going to get a spray tan.
Get it, girl. Boom.
And I'm going to be looking snatched tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes. I'm excited too. I don't know. I think a lot of the girlies that I know are probably going to be there too. So
I cannot wait.
I can't wait. You girls love to dance.
Oh, it's going to be so fun.
All the mommies love to dance.
It's going to be so fun. Some other things. Let's see. Do you watch Selling OC?
I don't watch a lot of stuff.
You don't watch TV?
I don't watch a whole lot of TV.
If anybody watches Selling OC, I just have to say.
Oh, wait, Selling OC?
Selling OC.
Is it like?
It's like Selling Sunset, but
Sunset.
It's
I watched Selling Sunset.
Well, this is the Orange County version. Oh. Honestly, better.
I thought that was in Orange County.
No, that one's in Beverly Hills.
Oh, just Beverly Hills, like WeHo area.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's Orange County, like Newport Beach, kind of like Laguna
area
like that.
Okay.
If anyone's listening and they watched, just know that Tyler and Alex Hall are the biggest gaslighters in the history of the planet. They're great television. But I want to throw my remote at them.
But they're the reason we watch.
That's all. They're so annoying, but you have no idea what I'm talking about. But you should watch it.
But it's the same energy as Selling Sunset, yeah.
Yeah. Same energy.
The girl who was the girl that was like the boss lady there?
Chriselle.
Yeah. I want to be her.
You want to be Chriselle? She intrigues me. I would love to be a fly on the wall and see what her life really is like.
Right, because it's a big facade for a lot.
I would love to see.
Like, as much as we do influencing here, a lot of it is show.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
A lot of it is show.
Just which is why I want them to come on the podcast to be real and take out trash, like what's really going on. But that's kind of it for me this week. What things have you been doing this week?
Just getting ready for the Halo night. Just getting ready for Halo night. I watched the VMAs. It was great to watch Nicki Minaj just kind of run the show, to see Taylor do her thing.
I was listening to music with my friend that we loved in high school. Nicki Minaj was like featured in every single song.
In the 2010s, she ran the show for every club anthem. Like almost every club anthem.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. She's super versatile.
Love her.
Like she is to me, and I know and I'm a 90s kid. Like I was raised on hip hop, R&B, rap with these girlies, with TLC and Salt and Peppa and a lot of these girls. But to me, Nicki Minaj is the greatest female rapper to ever touch a microphone.
This one is for the boys with the boom system. Top down AC with the
super
cool
bass
system. When he come up in the club,
yeah.
He's blazing up. God damn! He real. He might got a deal. He pop on us and he got the right kind of bill. He gold. He dope. He myself go. He always in the air, but enough like coach. Oh yeah. That's
her. And she's versatile. She can do pop. She can do hip hop. She can do whatever she wants. She's Drake, but for girlies.
Her song Only, that's with Drake.
We'll do the whole
all my life. That's Drake.
She's boss, and she has self. Yeah, she has
if I did, I'm a Naj with him. Let me eat my ass like a cupcake. My man full, he just ate. I don't give a fuck. Was late.
Go listen
with
to
my
it.
man in G5. It's my idea of an update. Oh my gosh,
that song is amazing. Yeah, she ran.
See, that's the thing. Like at the party tomorrow. Like,
am I playing Only tomorrow at the party?
Like you.
Like you're gonna have the Relief Society president there.
No. I know that's not your vibe, and you're all about like clean, like things you could like bring your kid to. But like if you want to throw that in, I wouldn't be mad. Like,
I'll slay it. Dude.
Like
I always tell the girls, I look at them, I'm like, what do you want?
No, like I'm down to get dirty.
I'll play Come Get Her. I'll play Ladies. I play
I want it all. I want to mix.
The ratchet's still there. She never goes away.
Yeah, the ratchet.
Yeah, take that. You can take me out of the hood, but you can't. And now I slay. Whenever it's ratchet time, we go.
Because I like a little bit of ratchet. You know.
Yeah.
Like when I'm with my girlies, that's when drop it low, girl gets on, and it's like it's time.
I don't know. I forget to ask. Well, how are we like at the same age ballpark?
I'm 27.
Oh, I say ballpark.
I'm 27
ish.
That's the same. My husband's 30.
Okay,
you're 30
something. Yeah, 30 something.
So no, it's pretty much the same. Honestly, though, I'm 27, but I feel like I'm 37 years old or like 40, damn. Just because I have 3 kids.
Yeah,
and I just feel old. Like when I talk to people who are my age, I feel like I'm like, wait a second, why do I feel like I'm your grandmother? Like I just feel old.
No.
I don't know why.
I hate telling you that. Don't feel that way, but
no, I mean, I don't think I look like I'm 40.
You don't. You're scared. You get a girl. Yes,
but
it's glowing. It's shiny. It's giving.
It's that Dysport. You know what I'm talking about? That Botox.
I'm thinking about getting some, just a little bit on the forehead.
Here's the thing, Ricky. Though, once you start, you cannot stop.
My sister's telling me to do it. I listen to her blindfoldly. She's like, Ricky, just a little bit on the side. Just a little tiny. I'll do a little. Get ready with me till I just get a little Botox.
No, I'm a whore for Botox.
Girl, get it.
But I get Dysport, which is like a different type of Botox.
Yeah.
No, I love it, but once you start, you can't stop, and it's an expensive train to hop on. So
I can do it.
Well,
I'm in. I can do it. Yeah, I feel young. I feel like I'm just getting started. I don't know. Yeah. I hate to sound like that guy. Like I feel like I'm literally just getting started with life. I don't have any kids, or I don't have a wife or anything. So
yeah, what's your dating life like, Ricky?
It's not, man.
Well, that's some trash. Let's talk about that.
The trash.
Let's talk about that.
So dating is great because dating for me in the last, because I left the church, I say 3 years ago. It's been a few years now. And so dating for me before that was complicated because I just didn't know what I believed.
Yeah, and you didn't want to marry somebody 100%. And screw them over.
Yes, girl. Because I saw it with my mom, I'm like, I'm not afraid of divorce. I'm afraid, it's not fair to the other person to have to deal with my shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, you can love me, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not fair. So I was like, I'm not doing this until I get my shit together.
Yeah.
So the last few years for me has been wonderful. I've experienced things and I figured myself out, what I like, what I don't. I know who I am. I know how to do things.
You're confident
in myself. And so, but at the same time, I don't want to be with because, oh my God, Utah's like, if you leave the church and then you're like, fucking, you go off the walls, and I don't like that.
No, you
go anti.
Yeah, that's the thing.
No, bro.
Like,
why are we anti?
Let's just love everyone.
Yeah, like chill out. I know you don't get it, but like they love it still. Chill out.
Well, if any trashers out here are single and hot,
hot.
what's your age that you're looking for here, Ricky?
Oh my gosh.
What's the youngest you would date?
That's a funny question,
like
because Chris Evans, 25 is good, because Chris Evans is 42
and he's
married a 26-year-old.
But to be honest,
he's Chris Evans.
He's Captain America. If I was single right now, I would want someone in their 40s.
Okay, so and that's what I'm saying. It's like the connection.
But that's sexist to me, because if the roles were reversed, I think it's weird. Like, a young boy should not marry an older woman, but a younger woman is fine marrying an older guy.
Some older women are fun.
Would you do an older woman, Ricky?
I don't know if the vibes are right. Are we
thinking 40, 45?
God, I don't know.
But you know what?
I'm not gonna. I do want to start a family one day, if that's in the cards for me.
Yeah,
I would love to be a girl dad.
Yeah,
boy dad. I don't care. Just be a dad.
Yeah,
but not for me. It's about the connection and like, because the age sometimes, obviously, like your frontal lobe literally changes at like 24, 25, 26.
Yeah.
So you are literally a different person. I think we can all go back to like 25. Like, wow, I don't think the same. You know.
And even if you do think the same, you're just more mature.
And so like 22, 23, 20, that's a little young.
So 25.
25 and up is great. If you can rent the car with me.
For real, though.
For real, right? Like, if we can both rent a car, phenomenal. If I lost my shit, I'm renting the car, babe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That'd be great.
If you can rent a car, let's go.
Rent a car, get a hotel room, all the big kid stuff.
All the big kid stuff. And I go to LA a lot, so I'm out there a lot.
Yeah, do you ever date when you travel?
Yes and no.
Are you on like Tinder or Hinge?
I like Hinge better.
Hinge?
I like Hinge. It's cleaner-ish.
Yeah. I met my husband on Tinder.
Tinder? There we go.
It was like not to get married though. Like, I was trying to like hump and dump.
Are we getting real here? Okay.
So it wasn't like I was like trying to find my husband.
Sometimes you do swipe.
Yeah, you're just like,
scrump and dump.
Okay, you're hot. I'd kiss you. The worst is when they have a picture with their friend. You're like, which one am I swiping on? Is it you or is it you?
Yeah.
And one is like a solid 8 and the other one's a 4. And you're like, please be the 8, not the 4. Like,
yeah, dude.
We're just praying to the
I hate it when
Tinder
girls do
gods.
that. You're like, there's 5 of you. Like God damn it. But your friend is so much hotter.
Yeah, and you just don't know.
Yeah.
If a girl ever has like a group photo as her picture, boy or girl,
I swipe left immediately.
It's because they're insecure and they don't think they're good looking enough to do a solo picture.
So they need to carry it somehow.
And so they have to like do a group photo. But guys, if that's you, stop it. Do a solo photo.
And stop holding the fish, I guess, right?
Like, yeah. Oh, those ones. Yeah, those are interesting.
Yeah.
But no, you just be confident in yourself in your Tinder profile.
Yeah,
or your Hinge profile.
I like the Hinge, and once the Hinge dries out, I go to the other one and see what works out. But like, I always tell you, I'm a lot funnier and better with. I don't have a lot of like dating app Riz.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have any. I'm not witty with it like that. I'm very witty on my feet, on my toes, vocally, like in real life. But like, I don't know what I say.
Like,
hey, queen. I don't know. Like,
well, then you're like, what do I sound like right now? Like, she into this?
Are you into this? No, I'm just
kidding. Should we go straight there? Should we talk about
what are you into, babe?
Like, what do you like?
Yeah.
Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? Yeah, no, I'm so glad I'm not single, so I'm sorry.
No, I don't want to get married. I just want to fall in love.
I love that.
That's my thing. I don't care less about, because if I already got the wedding planned out. Like, I'm a wedding DJ.
Yeah, you've probably seen so many
weddings. I've DJed the biggest weddings in the state.
You know what you want.
Yeah, 4 hours tops.
4 hours.
Nothing more.
Yeah.
I could come back and do a whole wedding episode with you.
I'm so jealous that you get to like have the idea of getting married again, because obviously I don't want to ever get married again. I want to be with my husband forever.
Right.
But like, I hate my wedding. I hated my wedding.
Where'd you have it at?
We had it at the Joseph Smith Memorial Building.
Girl, that's so Mormon.
Top floor.
That is cool. Did you get married in the Salt Lake Temple?
We sure did.
You sure did. That's peak though.
But I had a ring ceremony at the church by the Capitol, right across the street.
The Catholic one? Like the Mormon church.
No. It's a chapel. It's called that cute chapel
like
across
by the avenues.
Yeah, that's where my parents got married.
Cute.
So I had a ring ceremony in there, so my dad could walk me down the aisle because he's not a member.
Good for you.
So we did all of it. But it was. I look back at like my outfit choices, my bridesmaid choices.
How old were you?
Flowers. I was 20.
Of course, you didn't know who you were at that time.
I was 19 when I got engaged. And to make it matters worse, I was the first friend to get married. So I had nothing to compare it to.
Right.
I'm the oldest daughter. So I was the first one to get married.
Okay.
And I was really just the first granddaughter, first daughter to get married, first friend
And
to
you
get
took the
married.
bullet.
And I had to be the one
Yeah.
to make the bad decision. So
Yeah.
everyone else could be like, I don't want my wedding like Josie's wedding.
And majority was LDS. I'm assuming just your dad wasn't.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was a mix.
It's very Mormon core.
Just looking
energy.
back, I wish I would have just eloped and done my wedding in like freaking Paris or something, and just had like 18 people there.
That's the way to go.
Like when
that's the way Brooklyn did her wedding.
Yeah, like seeing people's weddings now, I'm like, I'm so jealous.
I don't know if she listens to this podcast. You should
so
be jealous because her
It looked
wedding
amazing.
was the best wedding I've ever DJed in my life. And that's not against any other weddings that I've done.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I say it was the best wedding is because it was isolated and it was very sacred. It was literally above the clouds in Malibu, right? Like, okay.
So beautiful.
And I'm not saying like you need to go to Malibu. And I am actually. Like you should go to Malibu and get your ass married, right? But it was so perfect because it was what she wanted.
Yeah.
Obviously, like whatever happened before then, that's
Right.
her life.
Yeah.
But now she was, I'm going to do it my way. And that's the energy that I got. She met the best guy. She had a little boy.
Oh, he's so sweet.
And I told her, I looked at her, we were there. And it was like, I don't know, like we were in heaven. And I was like
heaven.
Coming from one kid who was raised by a single mom
Yeah.
to a mama.
Yeah.
You picked the right guy here.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, thank you. And I was like, this energy is right. Everything you're doing is perfect. Your wedding dress is perfect. The dinner's perfect. Everybody here's perfect. The dance party, perfect.
Yeah.
She was wonderful, man.
Yeah.
Every girl should have the wedding she had
Yeah.
because it was a resilient wedding. She's like, this is me.
This is
It was a celebration of me, my boy, and my husband.
I love
Nobody
that.
else.
And that's how it should be.
Girl, it was so, I wrote her the big ass essay. I said, thank you.
You're like, this was amazing.
This was amazing. I wrote both of them and I said, I hope I have like something like this one day. Because it was lovely. And here in Utah, like it's so saturated and you
It's
have like,
also so casual.
it's too casual.
Anyone's invited.
casual.
Like my babysitter's best friend's dad.
And they just come.
And it's like they come, they get their food, and then they head out.
They get their so delicious.
And then they're out.
Some of them show up with their water mugs.
No, some of them show up looking like they just came from the gym.
From
like
the
they're
BYU
not even
game.
dressed.
No,
like,
they don't care.
And that's kind of how mine was. It was just so casual. And I just
Right.
wish I wish I could redo it.
Yeah, I give props to the church for this because now I view it from the outside looking in. You know, they're like, we have to make a change here with the weddings because we can't have this situation of them being married civilly and have to wait a year. It's creating a lot of drama between the families and things like that. One of the best decisions the LDS Church has ever made. And they've made some good decisions recently, I think. But is that they changed the rule of getting married civilly and you can still get sealed later if you want to.
Because before, for those who aren't aware, you had to wait a year.
You have to wait a year. But that was like my goal. If I was still LDS, I was gonna have two things. I was gonna have the sealing like the week before, very sacred, very personal. Then the week after, these girlies are getting up at 4 a.m. doing their hair. The temple ceiling's at 12, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
You gotta go through that. Everybody's horny. You're horny. You're stressed. But I don't know. It might be the time of the month. You maybe not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one thing about it. Taylor Swift has done this entire concert. She was on her period for most of it.
Can you imagine? I mean, you really can't imagine.
No, I can't, but I see it.
Can you imagine? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
No, yo. So for
I
a
can't.
girl, it's so
Podcasting
stressful.
on my period. I'm on my period right now, Ricky.
Yep.
This is rough. Okay.
I'm sorry.
And I'm in my sweatpants, comfy
You want me
clothes,
to get you something?
just
I'll order some
chilling.
chocolate.
Just chilling.
I'll order whatever you
I
want.
can't imagine having to do a friggin' 4-hour
3-hour show
performance.
or getting married that day.
Yeah, no.
And you're going through all these. I've heard horror stories. You know what I mean? So kudos to the church. I'll fist pump you for that and your equality pursuit. You know?
Wait, what does that have to do with their period, though?
What? No. I'm
The
talking
change.
No. I just brought it up. Like I said, like girls go through so much stress that day.
Oh, yeah.
So much is piled up.
Yeah.
They have to do everything from 4 a.m. to night. You know, and then they have to entertain homeboy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Entertain, quote unquote. There's so much pressure. So what I'm saying is like this change can hopefully alleviate some
one pressure.
One pressure.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So men should always be constantly aware that is constantly also happening.
Yeah, because we have lots of things.
They have lots of things. And so I'm happy that they did it because now the weddings, Draper moms, we're here. We're up here. We're in Sinai here. This whole row of the East Bench of here in Draper is a competition of whose wedding is going to be. It's who's going to get siempre. Who's going to get.
Really though, which it is so expensive.
But I love it because it's I love it. For
it's
me,
beautiful.
yeah,
It's beautiful.
but siempre is expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
I DJ'd. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Go for it.
Who was it? She was.
It was Armstrong.
Armstrong, yeah. It
Yeah.
was on Dancing with the Stars. It was like one of the first weddings there.
Yeah.
It was like it still smelled like the fresh paint, and like everything.
No,
Such
it
a
is
beautiful venue.
It's beautiful there.
Yeah,
I love it.
but more
And
girlies.
the views are stunning.
Except like there's this one house. There's drama there. It has like the yellow slide.
Yeah.
And then there's an old lady. There's a lady, a cranky lady, who will crank music during a ceremony. Cause she's
bitch.
You say it, yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
In my head, I'm like, yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. So pick your battle with Siempre. But
yeah.
great people. I love the whole squad there.
That's so crazy.
But now the girls can have the wedding that they want. You can have the wedding dress that you want. Get your garments out the night before.
Yeah.
Wear the back open.
Yeah.
Girl, be you for that day. And I'm like, if you can take your garments off when you go to the gym, you can take them off the day you get married.
I agree.
That's just my personal take on it.
Some people are super passionate about that.
Super passionate
we don't
about
want to let the gates open with hate. Or do we? Engagement,
babe. But I'm just like, let the girlies do. You've let other stuff under the rug. Let's just let the girls have their day.
Yeah.
They deal with so much. There's so much stress. And I see it every weekend.
Yeah.
So I didn't mean to be crude bringing up that particular part.
Oh, no. That's not why I was I was trying to figure out how
it all
changing the rule
less
was
stress
good for people who were on their period.
Because we're going to be on our period regardless, Ricky.
I was
you
like,
dumbass.
The period's not leaving.
Bitch.
It's not going away.
No.
So,
but it definitely alleviates more of the pressure for everything. I feel like those 12-hour days are ridiculous, and we should do away with that.
For sure.
I respect the 2-day weddings. Get sealed the day before or after, and then have your ceremony. Get as many people as involved. Get your grandparents. Get your friends. Like, I didn't see my sister get married.
Oh, because she got married in the temple?
She got married in the temple. That was before my mission. That's something that I missed. I don't hold that against the church. That's an option that I made.
Yeah.
That's not, you know what I'm saying? But looking back, I'm like, damn, I wish I would have seen her. Now that we have the option, please do that. You know, have a ring ceremony even afterwards. Yeah. But there's so many things that I'm grateful for that the church did that, because now the mommies are like, girl.
Oh, yeah. We need to up it.
We're going to bring a camel. I've seen a camel.
We need to bring a camel or a llama.
A llama. There's
it's
girls,
the
llama. The alpacas are a thing now at influencer events.
Yes.
Girls, what the hell?
Yes, alpacas.
Alpacas are there.
Oh, what's their Instagram name? She follows me on Instagram, the alpaca farm people.
Yeah, alpacas are like the thing now.
I need
random.
to find it. Alpaca farm or something.
Shout out to the alpaca farm girlies.
Oh,
boys.
I can't find it. But yeah, there's like this woman. She has 2 alpacas.
She brings them everywhere. Yeah. No, I'm happy that, because it's, again, every single thing that's happening in this state is because of the moms and the girlies, or they're making it happen. But they're making these weddings. They're like ice sculptures now, and there's fireworks, and there's sparklers everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
The mommies have long talks with me, like, okay, we need the foams, and we need the foam sticks, and we need the glasses, and you know what I mean?
I'm going to be so involved in my daughter's wedding. She's going to hate me.
Me too.
I'm going to be like, no, we need more.
I'll DJ it.
Please. In like 20 years. She's 4. I feel like 24 is a 25.
20. I hope we can start teaching that too. I'm like, girl, take your time, graduate, be you, explore yourself, yourself.
Like my sister, she's 21, 22. I don't know. I should know that. But she's not married, and I'm like, live it up. Like, go live in New York for a year. Like, go like explore. Go have fun.
That's the best advice. Go to New York for a week.
Like, literally.
And be there.
You go to New York. I went to New York for the first time just last year at this exact time. We were there during 9/11. Not during 9/11, but on 9/11 for last year. And it changed my whole perspective, because I've lived in this bubble my whole life. And I go to New York and I'm like, ew, I'm so basic. Like
100%.
I am so basic. I follow trends. I'm not an individual.
It's like when Barbie leaves Barbie world.
Like, wow, there's so much more that I could be doing and saying and dressing and feeling, and I'm just trapped. What am I doing? So I came home and I was like,
start a podcast.
Yeah, like I need to do something. Like I want to do something fun.
The energy's there.
Oh yeah. New York is probably my favorite place ever.
Go there, figure your shit out. Go be Sex in the City.
Yeah.
Go be Samantha for a week.
New York is a place where you can literally do and dress and say and be whoever you want, because no one's fucking looking at you.
No one's looking, because nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
They're too busy going places.
Like, nobody cares.
Nobody fucking cares.
We're here. It's like, I need to wear this because it's what's popular, and I need to do this and say this. And in New York, there's no anxiety.
Right.
My anxiety disappears.
Right.
There's different anxiety. There's anxiety that I'm going to get like hit by a car or like a man's going to kidnap me.
Sure,
but
he could.
It's a different kind of anxiety. The anxiety of like, oh, people are looking at me. My outfit's not cute. Right. That anxiety out the window.
Well, that's why I'm grateful for podcasts like these, because I feel like you and there's a group of you here in Utah that are just, you are, again, the girlies.
The girls.
You are spearheading that right into it, whether you're LDS or not. That is the one thing that I feel holds a lot of us back here in Utah. There is this perfection vibe. We have it together. We got our shit together. I live up here. I have a house in Alpine. I have this. I have a Lake Powell boat, whatever.
Oh,
yeah. But when you go to New York, or places like that, you're like, oh, none of that shit matters.
None of it matters.
Individuality matters
people
most.
Literally live in boxes. Like their apartment is smaller than this room.
Dead ass, for sure.
And like it's just normal.
When we lived in New Jersey, we lived on the top of a bakery, so our house was very tiny.
Oh, but it smelled yummy.
Yeah, we were poor as fuck, but
it smelled good. We couldn't afford Bath and Body Works.
It must be nice to have bread. But no, yeah.
Want to send some up?
Yeah, for real. And no, but I would suggest that, and hopefully we can, this new generation of mommies and like as parents, that you can put that into the woman as much as we put into the man. We give, go to your mission to figure yourself out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole culture, whether it's army and whether it's college or whatever, girls deserve that too, because they deal with way more than guys do.
Yeah.
So find yourself, and then there's one thing that I always hear from like even my I want to say my sister, but like she's like, I love my husband, I love him so much. I just wish it would have been later. And that's not a hit against the husband.
No,
because she loves you. I promise you, bro. She loves you, bro.
She loves you.
She's tired of you sometimes, but like, she wants to beat you up.
Yeah, but she loves you.
But she loves you, bro. She loves you. But that's what the common phrase I hear amongst most girls my age who've been married. They're like, if I could do it again, I'd do it with the same guy. Yeah. Same love, because it's worked out.
Yeah. So I would have the same kids,
same kids, same energy, but I would have just waited a little longer.
Yeah.
But obviously pressures from both, even I would say religious and political views.
Well, and I even had this conversation with my cousin who he's getting married after knowing someone for just a couple of months.
You don't know them.
And I'm like, you're crazy. Mm-hmm. But I remember, I only knew my husband for 9 months when we got engaged. And looking back, I don't know if we didn't get married when we did, I don't know if we would have made it. So it's like this, it's this thing of, it was meant to happen the way it happened.
I believe that too.
Because if we wouldn't have gotten married, if we didn't live in Utah and it wasn't that pressure to like get married after a certain amount of time, if we would have just dated, I think we would have had big fights and we would have broken up. But when we were married, we're not getting divorced. Like we're having a fight, but we're not getting divorced.
Sure.
And it pushed us to, instead of grow apart, grow together.
I love that.
But that doesn't always work for people.
No.
So some people, they get married and instead of growing together, they do grow apart and then they do get divorced.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, okay, what would have been better if we would have gotten married later in life, but then would we have even made it? Like, would we even have made it to that point because we were so young and dumb and got in fights over the dumbest things? We would have been like, I'm breaking up with you, Right. So it's just weird because I was trying to think about it because my cousin asked, well, when did you know he was the person? And I was like, I don't know.
I can't tell you.
Like I don't know. But it's just funny because Utah culture, we get married young, and I'm grateful for that because now I have the life I have. Because I really don't know if
I wouldn't be beautiful home.
I really don't know if it would have turned out this way if I would have decided, I'm going to get married when I'm 25. Right. But then I look at my daughter and I'm like, no, you will get married at 25. Right. So I don't know. I'm a hypocrite.
Well, studies come out and they just show that it's just, I don't know. There's so many things that are, everything's so, I'm sorry if we're over.
Oh, no. My podcasts are like 2 hours long.
Okay. Cause I'm like, at the end of the day, I was speaking from like, if I were to be a girl dad, my whole thing with all of this thing, at the core is, I just hope the girlie just has an option.
I love how you say girly.
I'm sorry. It's just a term of endearment.
I love it.
The girlies.
Every time you hear girly, take a shot.
Yeah, take a shot. I love the girlies. It's a term of endearment. I call them the concert girlies.
Yeah, no.
Because it's just like, they're so powerful. They can do whatever they want. Anyways, for me, when it comes to womanhood, it's just like, does she have an option? She should just choose. She shouldn't be persuaded or taught to that this is what you have to do. The key to feminism for me has never been to turn women into men. You know what I'm saying? But like, but to fight for choice and whenever I want to do it.
Yeah.
Whenever. So you felt in your world that you were ready for it.
Yeah.
Nobody forced you into it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe teachings. But like for me, it's like, I just hope you get married when you want to get married. Yeah. Not because you have to.
Or you feel like you need to.
Feel like you need to, or because everybody at King Henry got married and you're the last one in the boat.
Yeah.
You know, there's such a pressure to get on the, the celestial kingdom truck and get over there. Yeah. Right. But there's so much value. Because you said, what if? Yeah. You would have met somebody else probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, there's always more options, but I hope that we raise our girls that way, that it's like, you have an option.
You have an option.
Babe, you can get married whenever you want.
Girlies, you can get married.
The concept girlies. But yeah, for me, that's a core key for me. So however we want to teach that, and I guess it's on us now.
Yeah. Yeah. And we just went on a lot of tangents here because where was our trash? I don't even know.
No.
I don't even know. But that's okay, because now it's time for Trashtopican.
Okay.
You're going to pick a topic out of this trash can.
Okay.
Trashtopican is sponsored by Knott's Pretzels. Indulge in the ultimate snack experience with Knott's mouth-watering stuffed pretzels. From ooey gooey cheese to savory meats and delightful sweet fillings, whether you're craving a savory snack or a satisfying goodie, their stuffed pretzels have something for everyone. And if you're coming to the weekly trash party, you will get to try them for yourself. And I am absolutely positive you will be craving them every day after. And for those of you who can't make it and want to try Knott's, go to knottspretzels.co to order online pickup. You will love them, I can guarantee. Again, knottspretzels.co. KNOTZPRETZELS.co. And I'll see you at the party.
Okay. Also, thank you guys for dealing with a guy for 2 hours.
No.
I appreciate it.
We love it. We're not done yet.
Okay,
Ricky.
great,
We're not done yet.
Awesome. This is great.
There's only 2 in here, so.
Oh, wow.
You might, who knows which one's better.
All your guests have had the other ones?
Yeah. I need to refill.
So what are we doing?
So this is a random topic, or did you not read the layout, Ricky?
I'm ADHD, bipolar, everything.
No.
I did
you
it.
pick a topic, it's a question, and we both answer it. It could be anything.
I feel like we did this. Let me see. Worst advice and best advice you've received?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have we answered that?
Oh, no, but it was about other stuff.
Yeah, it was what advice you would give
your kid.
So what's the best advice someone's given you, and what's the worst advice someone's given you?
Oh, my gosh.
The worst advice someone gave me was to, and this might ruffle some feathers.
Let's ruffle it.
So buckle up, buttercups. To breastfeed while having mastitis, to just breastfeed it out, just continue breastfeeding. And you know what? That works for a lot of people. For me, it did not work out. And I felt like a horrible mom because I wasn't doing that. I wasn't following that advice. Mm-hmm. But it's okay to get the formula. It's okay to get the formula, and that is best. Your baby's health is all that matters. And it's okay if you don't want to breastfeed through mastitis.
Amen.
That was the worst advice I was given. They meant well, but they were just like, just keep trying, keep trying. And it was like, I just need someone to tell me it's okay to stop trying. So
exactly,
it's okay to stop trying. The best advice I was ever given was don't take advice, or no, don't care about opinions from people that you wouldn't take advice from.
Ooh,
that was the best advice I was ever given.
It's giving that energy that Kanye West, he was like at this financial like show, and he's like, I don't listen to people that are broker than me.
Oh yeah. No, really. When
it comes to money.
No, really though. Like, I'm not. Why would I care about your opinion? You're a loser. Like,
you're a loser. Get out of here.
Like, I don't really care about your opinion. So yeah, don't care about people's opinions if you want to ask for their advice.
Yeah, that's so good. God, I don't even top that.
That's a good one.
The worst advice I've ever received. To wait till marriage.
Yes. Oh, we need a clap.
I finally got a clap. Yeah. Yes. Dude, if I knew that that there was a clap button, I would have brought more bangers.
Yeah. No. I agree. But I will say
respectfully.
I say, don't wait till marriage. Wait till you're in love.
Yeah, wait till you're in love.
I don't think you should just be fucking everyone and everything and it being casual. Like, I'm all about sex positivity.
Sure.
But I think as a woman, sex can be very, vulnerable.
Yes.
And you should be in love. You should be with someone who respects you and loves you and is going to cherish you.
Right. I like that part.
Yeah.
The cherish part.
Yeah.
Someone that's actually going to respect your space, because there's a lot.
There's a lot
there.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree. I mean, and that's also a hot topic. We're just ruffling feathers here.
I like that. No, yeah, that's the worst advice I've ever received, because I took it to heart.
Yeah.
You know, till later in my life.
Yeah, I didn't. I had sex in high school.
Yeah,
so.
girl, good for you.
I was bad. I was bad Mormon before Heather Gay was bad Mormon. Okay.
God. Yeah, no. If you can do it before, like I said, like you found your person, and because that plays a big part into a lot of things.
It does.
I've been in situations where I'm like, this isn't gonna work out because there's not a connection here.
Yeah.
Nothing on you. I sound like a douchebag.
But I will say, like, usually you can tell if there's a physical connection when you're dating. Like, if you don't want to jump their bones, it's probably not.
That's a good start.
Yeah,
you should want to jump their bones,
because sex, you can learn to have good sex.
That's 100%.
You can't learn to be sexually attracted to somebody.
You gotta be like.
You gotta have it in, like, it's gotta be there.
It's gotta be like, damn, bro.
Like, I think majority of Mormon people who do wait till marriage, a lot of them already have done other things. So
I hope they have.
Like, they've experimented, but I think there's a good percentage that don't do anything.
Right.
And it's like, first of all, how? What was the connection not strong enough? Like, how have you made it? Is your willpower really that great? And just like, you should probably be more. You should have a little experience, just a little bit.
Because like for guys, I mean, orgasms are great, but like they're a double-edged sword for dudes. You know, like Lil Wayne said it best. He said, "Every time I come to my senses." And like girls have this ability just to keep going, but guy busts. He's like, "All right, I gotta go make a sandwich."
Like, that was fun. We're fun.
But that's when you know if you really girls. Here we go. If you want to know if he really likes you, just make him bust his pantalones. However you want to do that. Because,
okay.
Because he will know after that part, if he's like, I got to go home. Oh, yeah, wait, let's get you an Uber or something. I don't know.
Or like, I want to snuggle you.
Bingo, sis. How he treats you after he gets what he wants is a huge indicator. Because a one-night stand is a one-night stand. It is what it is. But if you really want to know if he likes you, see how he feels after that. And that's what I mean about, at least for men. You know, there's this whole thing on TikTok like about Rome. Guys thinking about Rome.
Roman Empire.
I don't think about Roman Empire.
I asked my father-in-law. Guess what he said? Several times a day.
That's insane. We got to take down the patriarchy. It's the patriarchy. It's a patriarchy thing. Yeah, we got to take down the patriarchy for sure. But yeah, no, I never think about it. I think about how I can last longer in bed.
Okay.
Most of the time.
We love that for you, Ricky.
We're trying to figure this out.
We love that
for most guys.
Okay, so that was the worst advice.
Worst advice is wait till marriage. My advice is figure your sexuality out. Figure out how you feel, how you're struggling.
Yeah.
Figure out how your thing works.
Best advice.
Blue chew.
Figure out how your thing works.
Best advice, blue chew.
Okay,
that's the best advice. No, best advice. Okay, the best advice. I think I gave it to myself.
Okay.
But like, I apologized. Like, learning how to truly apologize as a man is hard. Really taking accountability.
I think it's hard for everyone. I don't think it's just men.
Sure. For me.
For you.
It has been, but like, I think the Barbie movie really changed a lot of perspective for me when it comes to girls and like being jerks and stuff. But like, the other day I got into an argument. It wasn't even an argument. Like, my mom and I had a little thing.
A little
tiff. And I was a little loud. I was like, hey,
Yeah. Raise your voice.
I raised my voice.
You got a little aggressive, Ricky.
I did. Yeah. And, because your mom, my therapist says that you're like the rudest of the people you feel most comfortable with or whatever.
It's 1,000% true.
You know what? Like, you're your truest self.
You're Latin blood. You're made to raise your voice sometimes. Let's be honest. Yeah, let's be honest.
But the way that I apologized to her was great. It was a great experience for me because I was like, Mom, I'm so sorry for what I did. Nothing that you did merited that. That's on me. Yeah. I am so sorry. You didn't deserve any of that. Whatever your energy was, you're strong, you do this, but I just want you to know that I didn't yell at you because of your strength. I yelled at you because of my weakness,
Yeah.
I screamed because of my weakness, and that's a weakness that I have that I'm working on. It's just like learning how to have a reasonable, and I don't get in arguments. That wasn't even an argument. It was just like a stupid little thing. But like the best advice that I've received through life was own it. And don't blame people for
take accountability.
Don't gaslight them, because it's easy to be like, "Oh, you're the reason I got mad."
Yeah, no.
But like, this is for business. This is for everything in my life. I'm like, take full ownership. You fucked up. Your soul's gonna tell you.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's a great thing for, especially Gen Z. I feel like Gen Z likes to
copy us in everything that we do.
That too.
Okay.
But really, sometimes they don't take accountability. They like to blame
every situation,
everything on everyone else. And
you triggered me.
Yes, accountability is huge. Take accountability.
Yeah, not everything is everybody else's fault. Now, you might be right. That person might have gaslit you, and you are correct. However, you are the other equation to that.
1,000%.
And so for like marriage counsel, I guess, I don't know, relationship, just own it.
Own it.
It makes everything less, and own it quick too.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, maybe not too quick.
Yeah, let him
sleep on it if you have to sometimes.
It's okay to go to bed angry.
Right?
It's okay.
I don't know. I don't have a spouse, but
you can go to bed angry.
You can go to bed angry, I guess. Yeah.
Well, boom. Ricky, this was a great episode.
Wow. How much time did we spend on this one?
An hour and 36.
Get out of here. I thought it was going to be an hour.
I loved chatting with you, Ricky.
It was my pleasure.
I loved taking out trash with you. We kind of went all over the place, which is kind of how we do it here. It's just 1 minute you're thinking you're going to talk about something, and then you start talking about feminine energy, and then you're talking about New York City, and then you're talking about Haler, and then we're talking about sex. So we really talked about it all.
We really did.
And I'm so excited for tomorrow.
Yeah,
or today. Too. If you're listening right now, the party is tonight.
Right.
7 p.m.
And a special discount for the girl, if I can do a plug-in.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Plug yourself.
Yeah, if any of if any of you girls want to come to Haler Night on the 21st, we're having a Haler Ween event.
Love it.
If you've never heard of Haler Nights, they are a prime. It's a GNO. It's a GNO. It's for the girlies and the gays and some guys.
Yeah.
But
the
boyfriends, and they come, and anybody can come, but it's an all ages event, and by all ages I mean like high school and up, right? But I literally had a mom and her like little 5-year-old come to the last one, and they had a blast.
Oh my gosh.
We hooked her up with merch.
That's amazing.
But if you want a discount, go to the link in my bio, just type discount.
Type discount.
On the cat, that gives you $5 off. Because people are spending like $30 on a ticket.
Yeah, get yourself a discount, you guys.
Really expensive.
As you should. Get that bag.
But thank you. I can't express how much this is needed. This energy, this thing for Utah and Utah culture and just what we're doing here. So thank you for everything that you've put into this podcast.
Thanks,
and it was a pleasure for me to be here. I've learned so much, and it was an honor for me.
Oh, Ricky, I love you.
It was awesome.
Thank you.
I'm so excited for today's party.
Yeah, today's party. All right, you guys, we will both see you tonight, hopefully.
Girl, we're going to have a blast.
We're going to have a blast. And if we don't see you, we'll miss you. But I will talk to you guys on Wednesday. And don't forget to take out your trash. Bye.